You.
Is this an omen?
Hmm. Okay. So Hugh gets to go first. Although again, you can talk over each other, you can interrupt each. It's all good if you have an idea, but just this helps to sort things out. So Hugh, it's 8 a.m. Take it away.
Basically, Hugh comes out his bedroom bleary-eyed into the kitchen, and just like any good story, proceeds to make himself a cup of coffee.
All right. So he's got his routine. Time passes, and how about William?
Well, I'm already up. I'm sitting on the couch, drinking coffee and leafing through the paper. And let's see if there's anything of interest in the paper today.
Ooh, wits and composure. Hmm. All right. Well, so there's a couple of things. With two successes, I'll give you two events. So, first off, there's I guess the bigger thing of note is that there's lots of there's the third disappearance within 2 weeks out in the Craven County swamp area. Still, people, just search parties keep going out. Nobody's finding anything. The other piece of news is, people, the state of Georgia is proud of a certain senator, a Mr. George Barnett, some kind of meeting going on in D.C., perhaps some talks of him running for president in '88. Who knows? But that's what's going on in the news.
I grumble at reading that name.
I almost thought you were going to say George Washington. I mean, anything's possible, but...
Yeah.
So, what are you looking at then, William? Anything interesting?
Well, a very important man, if you want to say that, might be even more important. And there's some real interesting stuff going on in a swamp relatively nearby. I may
The
save this
work
paper.
never ends.
Well, I don't always assume it's the kind of shit I've seen. I mean, it could be.
Yeah. But it probably is.
I
I don't
wonder.
know. That's one thing I learned in the army, Hugh. You don't just assume.
True.
Ugh.
So, what's the plan of action for today then, William?
I honestly have no goddamn idea, Hugh. John up and left, took that goddamn book with him. Apparently took all the cash he brought with. He could be back. He might not.
Yeah.
But it's not like the first time he's done this, but I really don't know any reason to look around for spots to try to get our big green friend back to wherever the hell he's supposed to be. Well, I don't think that's very important anymore. I don't quite have the skill set for that sort of thing.
Hmm.
He didn't leave
And
his book of demons around, or
No.
any scraps of it, or anything.
Hmm.
no, I'm surprised he left the silverware.
Well, silverware's pretty. It's not good in some rituals, I think, especially with werewolves.
He, Hugh.
But
Uh,
I really don't know. I'm still waiting on some of the information I dropped to to a friend
hmm.
to try to pan out. I haven't
Same
read
here.
any, I haven't read anything about it in any of the papers, and it's not really a quote unquote friend I really want to go talk to again. But I haven't seen anything in the paper the last couple of days about it.
Well,
I almost want to stake the place out, but
Ooh.
there are some very powerful individuals there.
Hmm.
hmm,
Sounds like that could be
interesting.
a plan.
I have heard about something similar from my informant. It does sound like it could lead to something rather interesting in the case.
Well, you said you've been following the Chiron group around for quite a while.
Yes.
What other sites do you know of other than the one that we had our little song and dance number at?
Well, there is a swamp nearby that I've heard certain rumblings about that could have some information of interest to us.
I sort of hold up the paper and fold it over and hold my finger next to the blurb. This swamp.
Yep, that's the one. The one with potential giant alligators in it.
I would be glad if it was just giant alligators here.
Well, if you're eaten, you probably wouldn't be. But yeah, that could be a potential place we could look at, I suppose. It's better than going back to the same place again, which didn't herald much.
Well, we got no reason to go back to that place now, and I'd reckon all their sites handle different things. I mean, looking at it
Yes.
like the military always has different kinds of sites, and the way that one was ran, we went to.
It was
That,
peculiar, I thought.
I just know they probably got some other real sketchy, weird, paranormal type projects.
Yep. Well, I suppose it's good to try and get a rough idea of what they're doing. So I suppose we could go to that swamp today if
Hmm.
you have the time. I certainly don't. I'm always sat here, but
Ooh.
You know, I don't really have anything else, and like I say, my source hasn't come back on whether or not my information I dropped to a few people is going to play out. And I would certainly like to learn more about the Chiron group.
yes, they do seem key to all these events.
They are pretty high up on the list of players.
Yep. So I guess do you want to go off in the afternoon tonight?
Yeah, we'll leave in a little bit, get some breakfast, take a shower, do whatever you got to do,
Of
and
course.
I'll start packing my bag. And yeah, we'll leave about noon or so.
Hmm.
Okay. You want
All
me to pack
right.
you a lunch?
All right. So, okay, you've got a plan now. This is good. So you're planning to leave in the afternoon. All right. So I guess here's the thing to ask is when it comes to preparation, well, I got to be honest, I think William might just be prepared for literally anything. Um, However, what about Hugh?
um, well, Hugh has a very particular set of talents. um, no, basically, Hugh takes what he took with him last time, the
All right.
case file and his notebook
All
and
right.
pen.
Well, I will let's see. I'll go ahead and let's see. I'll add that case files and pens and papers and all that good stuff. So other than that, though, other than that, uh, so okay. Here's the thing, Hugh. Like, if you look on your other tab there, you don't really have a weapon of any kind. I don't know if you
Hmm.
want to prepare in that way either. I'm sure William
And
has
Did
plenty things to offer too.
actually,
um
depending meta point, depending on his stats, I really don't know because I've only got my one revolver, and all my other weapons are heavier weapons.
Yeah, he's
Like
not the strongest.
all my other, I have my shotgun, I have the sniper rifle, and I have the two assault rifles that I
Yeah.
looted.
Yeah, looted. Oh, God damn. Oh,
just rummage through there. I'm just examining your prophecy.
oh.
um
They weren't going to use it anymore, and it's
Perfectly
not like we're the
moral,
True.
Make a
acceptable.
Wish Foundation. Not a whole lot of people giving us fucking donations.
Not unless you're a quest giver.
Uh,
um I guess he would be able to wield a simple pistol or
yeah, like a
something a
revolver
little heavier
pistol,
than a
those would be
pistol.
fine. So okay,
Did
okay.
Do you have any money though?
Yeah, that's the thing, because Hugh doesn't
Because if
have
you,
resources.
yeah, that's a problem, buddy. Because if you had a few bucks, I know some people that are pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
Hard
guess
to
he's
make.
about 20 on him.
probably not
Even in
enough.
1985, I can't make that work.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, probably about 5.
Yeah, like okay, how okay, so yeah, as far as Hugh having any weapon, so he does not have the money. And I'm pretty sure yeah, even in 85, you can't make that work for it's not a charity. So
Well, I could, but the gun I would be able to get him would not be much better than just cursing at whatever we have a problem with.
yeah, so I guess Hugh is well, I guess Hugh's going in with nothing. Uh,
I'll give him my
Come on, Griffin.
revolver.
oh,
Oh yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can give him my revolver. I got enough stuff.
okay, okay.
Besides, I was just gonna leave the 2 assault rifles in the trunk of the car anyway.
All right, all right.
I'm curious. Did John leave anything in his room, or was it all just completely cleaned
He's
out?
cleaned
Any?
out, cleaned out.
Okay. I guess I could always rummage for another place.
All right, but I've gone ahead and I've switched over the. All right, the revolver is now the 6-shot revolver is in your inventory now. The ammo I'm still gonna because William is the one with the bag. Um, so it's still on him unless your character also wants to carry around a big bag. But I don't know. How do you want to go about that one?
Well, seeming as William's the strongest, I think it should go to him.
Yeah, so he's the ammo guy basically. Uh,
And besides, if
Yeah.
we get in a situation where you have to fire more than 6 shots, you should have been running.
True, true.
all right then. So, oh, and also I'll just go ahead and I just noticed the willpowers here. So for both characters, I just went ahead and all willpower is clear because a day has advanced. So you're all properly rested. We will assume. Um, so
Yeah.
unless there's any more preparations that anyone wants to do, I'll go ahead and advance time to 3 p.m.
I'm
All
good.
right.
Um,
Oh,
in between that time, could he read his case files a little bit more to just go over facts again? I guess.
oh, okay, okay. I'll say, how about some intelligence plus investigation?
Is that 5 or 6 die or?
Let's see, it's six. Yeah, six. And actually, since you're analyzing things, I'll let you have the bonus there. So, 7 dice.
Ooh, nice. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, one more roll.
Hmm. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. So, all right, yeah, like going over your case files. So here's what Hugh. This is all Hugh has on this location. Is that it's only known from his informants and all that. It is only known as site number 587, and it's just a small facility which it's not on any maps, but supposedly it's at a certain set of coordinates, and it's supposed to be embedded into the side of a little hill in the swamp. The only thing known about it is that there's some kind of environmental hazards going on relating to it, but other than that, information is very sketchy.
Okay, okay. Well, at least we know where we're going.
Well, as he's doing as he's doing that, and it's getting closer to the afternoon, I'd go out and start warming up the car and everything.
All right, all right. So he's getting ready, and let me just advance time a little bit here. So yeah, between Hugh reading through his notes and that another 15 minutes there. Um, so Like, okay, William's getting the car ready. Uh, so at this point, it's between you two how you want to go about this.
Um, I guess he'll be the heavy lifter, and I guess I'll mostly be investigating. I don't think we should split up, definitely.
Yeah, no more. Hey guys, let's split up. Probably a bad idea.
I was going to say let's just drive to the area and then drive around the general area for a bit and get an idea of the perimeter and what kind of roads go in and out.
Maybe ask local people around there, perhaps.
Hmm. Well, you do have like exact coordinates that you can go to. I'm sure he has a map. Um,
Yeah, but it might be good to get general information, but
all right.
it's up to William.
Yeah, where he wants to drive to exactly.
Let's just drive to the general area first and then just sort of drive around the perimeter, see what little towns are out there, and just
Yeah,
see what kind of traffic there is first and foremost.
All right. All
if
right.
there is any.
Okay. So in that case, just to make sure everything is nice and timely fashion, dexterity plus drive from William, just for making good time and all that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So all right, very good. So okay, you get there safely, timely fashion. So yeah, around we'll say for given the distance here, it's around 3:45. Um, So yeah, the out in the swamp, this the Craven counties west out of Ashfield, you're actually going to be going past the little town of Dancrest, going out past there and deeper into the woods, deeper through, when the woods start turning into swamps. And there's at this point, following the map, there's just a dirt road, just a plain dirt road. There doesn't seem to be anyone out there, um, and at this point, yeah, like you're not going to be seeing anything yet, but you are getting close to the coordinates, and it's just thick swamp, dirt road, very low visibility so far.
Doesn't seem to be a whole lot in the way of towns out here. What else is on your map, Hugh?
Um, just pretty much the swamp, a farm or two, and the towns. Basically, nothing much more that I can glean from it. Should we go off on foot and investigate?
Hmm.
Yeah, this road's pretty narrow and stuff. I don't want to get caught unawares by some of those gentlemen like we met the other night. Though if we do park the car, let's find a good cutout inside the road to park
Yeah,
it and throw some brush and shit over it.
Hmm.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, so if that's your plan to kind of park and hide the car, so either one or both of you combined, a this is going to be a wits plus subterfuge just to make sure the car is nice and hidden. Um, let's see
Okay.
how that goes first. All right, we got two out of William, and so does Hugh want to assist in this, or is he going to be doing
Well,
something else?
um, he's going to assist in it, basically.
All right.
4, 5.
Let's see. It's three, four, five. Yep, five. All
Okay. 2.
right. So I'm just gonna. So with that, yeah, I'm just gonna advance in order to kind of successfully, find the materials you need to just, throw some brush over it enough to cover up the car and all that. Like, yeah, just advance time a little bit, and I'm just gonna make a little note that, yeah, like so four collectively four. That is how well the car is hidden. We'll see how that works out. Uh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway,
Quick meta.
oh, yep.
How is 4 in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it again, it all really in the grand scheme of things, it depends on A, if someone is going to be going that way and observing, two,
Yeah,
how observant they are. So, 4 is all right. It'll be fine. That's what I can tell you.
well, that's good. But that doesn't give much confidence in me.
It'll be fine.
Before we go,
We've had that.
before we
Yeah.
go, I wanna put the sniper rifle in the trunk double and take out one of the assault rifles and
Uh,
grab the mag from the other assault rifle, so I have two magazines, and put the assault rifle in my pack instead of the sniper rifle.
okay, okay, okay. Let's see. For that one, I'm just gonna make some in my notes that you've got the. So okay, yeah. So William's got the yeah, assault rifle, not the sniper. Okay.
And both magazines. Be sure to note that.
Yep, yep. All right, all right. It's in the notes for my reference. Um, okay, okay. You're good. You're good.
Well, let's get to hiking then, Hugh.
Yep, definitely. And they promptly set off.
All right, all right. So, okay, since you're going on foot the rest of the way, um, oh god, oh god. Okay.
Stealth, let me guess, or
Well, not just yet, but and well, that depends. First off, how stealthy you want to be, and how much time. Like, I guess I'll ask it now. This is like it's like what pace you want in the Oregon Trail. Um, it's like so. Okay, first off, do you want to be especially stealthy? If you do, it's gonna slow you down. Um, but like, I'm gonna ask that first.
um, how how far are we from the perimeter of the swamp? Are we generally still in the
You're
town
no, you're in the
outskirts?
swamp right now. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
it's I guess William. What do you think?
Let's just try to move quietly, but
Not too
we're,
slowly,
we're
yeah.
not we're not going to go full ninja here. It's swamp.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, it'll just be a yeah, for this one, I would say it's your survival roll just to make sure you don't do anything dumb in the swamp. Um, so I would say like to make good time here, it would be a let's say a dexterity plus survival roll for yeah, yeah, dexterity plus survival for the both of you, and I'll combine it. Just this is to determine how quickly, how much time you can make, and that you don't do anything dumb in the swamp.
Okay. Is it is mine free die or?
Yours. Well, okay. You have. Oh, you're unskilled, so you have one dice.
This will be interesting.
Okay, okay. I'll pool those together, and let me advance time appropriately. Hmm. So okay, okay. We're going to assume with that roll that you're managing to stay on dry land first off, because there are lots of pools of standing water and yeah, it's messy out here. But yeah, it's around 4:45 now. The sun is, of course, it's setting nice and good. Um, but yeah, you make your way through the just the swampland, getting closer to the coordinates that were listed. And at this point, you might, I'd say, a reflexive wits plus composure. All right, all right. And does Hugh notice anything?
Isn't it 5? I think last
Uh,
time, if I remember.
yep, wits and composure, 5 dots. Always have those character sheets open. Okay, so this means Hugh does not notice, William does. So William, as you get closer here to this facility, you're going to see through all of the brush here that there's a kind of fenced off area, and there actually is the dirt road, although narrow. It did go all the way to this facility, and while there's no one going in or out just yet, there are some parked, what look to be just military trucks, some vans, and a few guards just milling about, just watching things outside. But there's some kind of a bunker there.
Well, let's just hang out here for a bit and observe the comings and goings.
Hmm. And does Hugh agree, or what's he going to be doing?
I think wait a bit of time, and then if they don't move that much, I think we should find another way around if there are any.
Hmm. And well, also, uh, so okay, meta here. I just want to remind, like Hugh right now is sitting on like two. He has two proper identification cards. Uh, for those two guys you you we'll say self-defensed back last time. I don't know if he wants to make use of those or not. He's
What? It's to what? Sorry.
you have two ID cards in your inventory. I don't know if Hugh, being the kind of tricky type, if he wants to try and do something with that or not. I'm just reminding that you have those.
Hmm. Yeah, but the problem is though, if we use those ID cards, the photos won't be the same as our faces, will they? Though, so
Yeah, see.
unless
Hmm.
unless we perfectly prepped it before, which I should have
Yeah.
thought of. But
Yeah, yeah, too bad, too bad. Although they are still
yeah,
key cards, so they'll still work for that, just reminding you.
I think William's
Okay.
plan is solid.
All right. Solid William. Yep.
We got to get an opening first before we pop through any gates.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's just
you got to see what the guards do and what their shift is, like what their shift of fucking patrolling is and shit.
yeah, just meta reminding Hugh there. So, okay, okay. Wits and composure. Let's have it. From I'd say both of you, and we'll combine the rolls. See what happens. Hmm. All right, and from yeah, from Hugh as well. Okay, okay. So this one, Hugh is going to notice more than William, but they'll both notice. So, okay, if you're just kind of sitting there scouting things out, just from the bushes, where we'll assume you're okay and far enough. It's not going to be a stealth check just yet. Um, so, so, as you just watch here, well, at any given time, there seems to be two guards just, and we'll say you've been watching for about an hour, so it's like 5:45. Um, but there's just two guys at the gate at any time. Every about at least as you can far as you can tell from sitting there for an hour, 30 minutes, someone comes and relieves one of the guards, and they kind of trade off, but they don't really seem overly busy here. They don't seem overly attentive either. It just seems like they're just kind of sitting on this place. But other than the two guards at the front, there yeah, not really anyone else around. Just regularly. So that's what you notice just as you observe for an hour.
I'd say can we get around to the back of the compound and just get a good idea of the layout, since all we really know is the coordinates and all we've seen since getting here is just the front of the compound.
All right. Well, again, so this one, okay, you want to do that? You're gonna have to do a little sneaking, um,
Oh
maybe.
boy.
So, yeah, yeah. So let's have a. Okay, so it'll be a stealth check. I'm gonna say for this one also because physically, just all the brush around. It'll be dexterity plus stealth. So let's have that check first off from both of you. All right.
Is this a poor skill for me again?
For you, yeah, it's a one dice roll.
Oh boy. Everything's going well.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, okay.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, so like first, yeah, before you can even like do the wits composure check like that so the thing is, yeah, he like William is barely sneaking around this place. Hugh he's crunching on like the twigs and stuff on the ground and making a bit too much noise. Um that let me just do a little check here for something. Uh Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So all right. It's at this point that you're both gonna want to do a wits composure check, reflexively. All right. So William, you'll be
There
noticing.
we go.
Hugh barely noticing. So yeah, I guess what I'll give there is A, William notices that Hugh's making a little bit too much noise, and B, noticing that perhaps there's some yeah there's some shouting off in the distance. Maybe someone is wondering what's going on, but there's nothing. Doesn't seem hostile yet. That's just what you're noticing.
I sort of glare back at Hugh and make a hand motion to, keep fucking quiet.
Um. So what do you see then, basically? What are you seeing?
Nothing yet. Still nothing but fence. Like I say, though, try to be quiet. Something stirred them up, and it's probably us.
Oh yeah.
He's stomping around, but
Stealth.
yep, yep. But all right, but like other than that, I'll also give that. So as you're going around this compound carefully, the yeah, so this fence, and it's a fairly good high fence. It's got barbed wire up on the top, um, and of course there's also some warning electric signs on the fence as well. Don't know if you want to test that or not, but the signs are there. Um, yeah, the whole compound is entirely just encircled by fence. There does not seem to be any way in or out except for the front gate. But that is what you'll notice as you're going around the place. And I'm just going to do a little background check for thing here. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, all right.
um.
Oh, what do we got?
Um. I'm just thinking, if it's an electrified fence, there must be a generator around there somewhere, mustn't there?
Ooh, good thinking. Or the who knows where they're pulling their power from just yet, but good thinking if it is even electrified since you haven't tested it. But yeah, we'll get to that. But in the meantime, so yeah, because of a certain background roll, so yeah, let's have another stealth check real quick from both characters, just to determine how stealthy you're really being out here. Mmm.
God damn it.
Mmm. I don't think Hugh is going to save it, but let's have your roll too.
How many die? Is it three? I think.
One for you.
Oh yeah, my weakness, my kryptonite.
Mmm. Mmm. That is. Mmm. Okay, okay. So yeah, in that case, we're going to assume that the both of you. You know what? Here's what I'll assume is that I don't know. At this point, Hugh is he's just tripping over on a tree root or something, and I don't know. Maybe William something from his magic fun bag fell out and made no. I don't know. Something happened, but um, yeah. So now reflexive wits and composure from both characters, because unfortunately, some things might be happening here.
Oh.
Yeah, the value of stealth. But all right, yeah. So okay, you're both barely gonna notice that. Well, yeah. Here's whatever happened. I don't know, but you all have made some noise in your expedition here, and you've also been leaving quite a trail too. Um, so yeah, William and Hugh both are going to notice as it's at this point in time, it's like around 6 o'clock, and it's dark slash near there. So you're gonna notice some searchlights going out. Like they do have a little bit of a kind of a guard tower, not manned, or it wasn't, but now it is. And there's a searchlight going on, and there's some flashlights, or at least one nearby. you're noticing at least one flashlight nearby in addition to that. Just seems like someone's looking around in the swamp and they're coming your way.
Um,
I,
I get William.
I would say we should sort of work our way deeper into the bush and the swamp just a little bit
Ooh,
and
oh
try
god.
not to leave a trail.
Oh good. Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have any complaints.
Okay then. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna have to last chance to be sneaky. Dexterity plus stealth from both characters to
I
start
want to
things
use a
off.
point of willpower.
All right. Knock that willpower off. Add 3 to your roll.
Same here.
All right. Mark 1 point of willpower and add 3 to your roll. Which for Hugh, that's gonna be 4.
Oh, 4. Oh yeah. Sorry. Roll that again.
All right. And let's see there, the willpower. Okay, so Hugh got 1.
I'm gonna roll. I'm just trying to whammy the dice. Give me just a moment.
Put some spin on it. Mmm. Mmm. All right. Well, combined, we'll give it a 3. Um, so let's see how that does contested. Fortunately, so you know what? I will just because of circumstances here. Usually I give like a +1 to you for being in the dark, but they have flashlights. So yeah, you won't get that, but it is nighttime. Things are a little harder, so I'm slight penalty on those trying to find you.
Hmm.
Mmm. 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 Hmm.
1.
So, okay, this is going to come down to I'm going to give it a chance roll of the dice. So I'm going to roll
Nice.
one, and since William got the higher roll, he can roll one, and this will determine your fate. Oh, oh, we got to re-roll again.
You fucking god fucking fuck.
It's one of those days.
Maybe
Okay.
John jinxed us.
And
Uh,
I'm clearing the roll again for science.
yeah.
Oh
God,
Jesus.
God damn. Well, with that kind of a roll, I'll go ahead and give it. So yeah, you kind of slink off into the swamp, and you're slinking off into the swamp trying to lose these guys, and we will assume that some time goes by. Another, okay, here's how I'll play that rollout because you did pretty well. We'll assume that an hour goes by, they begin to lose you. And they go back, maybe must have just been some kind of an animal crunching around in the swamp. Who knows? Probably nothing, right? So that they went back to their business and just didn't seem to think much of it. But yeah, you eluded whoever was out searching for you. Um, the only other matter here is I would like a this time I'd say a wits plus survival from both William and from Hugh. For Hugh, this is going to be it's going to be a 2 dice roll,
Okay.
and this is just to make sure you don't do anything dumb in the swamp while you were hiding. All right, William's good. So how about Hugh?
There we go.
Hmm. So what I'll give there is that you were all
Damn it, John.
hiding. Yeah, you were hiding off in the brush, and again, there's lots of standing pools of water here. Lots of stuff like that. There's even like a river kind of water going through here. But we'll say that while you all were hiding, Hugh just kind of, yeah, Hugh kind of maybe tripped, fell, or something. He stepped where he shouldn't have, and just falls down in one of these puddles of standing water. Um, and to that, I would also like you to roll a reflexive stamina plus resolve roll.
Is that about 3?
Well, for you that's 5.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh, oh. Well, keep the dice coming.
Yeah.
Critical. Okay, so with that, here's what I'll explain. So the thing is yeah, like pretty much the moment you fell kind of in this water, it was really sludgy for some reason. Um, and yeah, you kind of immediately just got up as quick as you could, and good thing because yeah, like what bits of this sludge got on your clothing, like it felt kind of hot. And we will assume that Hugh brushed it off very quickly, enough anyway. So just something Hugh might have observed and fortunately saved himself from.
William, look out for that stuff. It's pretty nasty.
I don't roll the wits and composure, but I'll sort of, take out my pocket knife and scrape a little bit of it up off the puddle to just sort of look at it.
Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, we've got your wits and composure then. So yeah, like, well, what William would notice is it's just a thick black sludge. It's like some kind of mold or something. But like William is even gonna notice if he felt perhaps his knife, the clean parts of his knife, that it seems to be heating the metal up a little bit. Something's going on, but it's also just like it, just if you stare at it long enough, it seems like maybe it's slowly either moving or growing up closer towards the handle of the knife.
I sort of flick it off and then wipe the blade off on the ground and sort of get out my book of matches and burn the blade off real quick before putting it back in my pocket.
Oh, let's have a wits plus crafts on that, just for doing it successfully. Ooh, good roll, good roll. See, crafts, it's good for anyone. So okay, yes, you successfully just burn the blade off a little bit. The, whatever traces of the thing were on it, just they, shrivel and dry up and dust off. But yeah, it seems it's clean. Everything's clean and good. And William has observed all of this as, doing this. So there you go.
William, do you have anything to contain the stuff in, perhaps?
I don't think I got any. I don't really got anything in my bag for that, Hugh. Plus, whatever this is, it was starting to heat up the knife and stuff. It sort of looked like it was starting to grow up my knife like mold on a piece of bread. So watch where you got any of that stuff on you. If you start feeling weird or anything, let me know, because this isn't just like, when I first looked at it, I just thought it was like maybe they're dumping oil or something, dumping diesel sludge from if they got a generator or something, but it's sure as fuck not that.
Yeah, you don't say.
All right, but I love it. Every time I can get players into that swamp. But all right.
Yeah, I know it's your sailing ship. I know.
Yep. You're on my boat now, bitch. But anyway.
Because remember,
when can I go off?
You can't. You shouldn't have got on the boat. Because the
I didn't know.
The DM's just looking at that monster manual with a raging erection going, shit, I never get to use the Kraken. How the fuck do I get them on the boat?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, you're on to me. But well, for me, it's also I want to get you on a plane at some point. Mm.
Is there any snakes on that plane? Is there any?
Oh, there's
Is there
worse.
any motherfucking snakes on that plane?
Oh, there's fucking worse. But all right, all right. So you've eluded though you've eluded your pursuers, and you've got time to think now. So however the two of you want to go about things, you're in the clear for right now.
Well, they didn't look to have too many guards, but they do have that guard tower and the spotlight, and they seem to change shifts very well. They do it one at a time, so someone's always on duty. But they also don't seem to be the most attentive. They sure as fuck didn't look very hard for us, and it took them a minute.
Yes.
But
True.
I
What
mean,
do you think?
they say the fence is electric, but that's not the biggest issue. That fence is like 8 foot fucking tall with razor wire on top.
Mm.
Well, if they could get out of that place, then you can get in clearly. So maybe the best course of action would be to just perhaps knock them out, perhaps, and take some and basically go through the entrance.
Ooh,
Maybe take some of the
disguise.
stuff. What do you think, William?
I mean, that could work, though we would be sort of disarmed, so to speak. I doubt my bag would fit in with whatever they're wearing, and they didn't seem to be super well armed like the fellas we met the other night.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you could always leave your bag here, and
Oh, I'm aware of that, Hugh, but this bag has been ridiculously helpful up till now.
It's the fun bag. Uh,
Should we have a look inside the fun bag then for anything then, if it's very useful?
Um, I'd say, yeah, we can start working our way towards the gate, and since they seem to not be paying the best attention, maybe we can draw them away with something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's cut real wide though, so they don't hear us, and we'll come back and we'll parallel the road. So when we come out, we're right by the gate, and we'll just post up for a minute and see what we can come up with to distract them. So maybe we can get through the gate.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. And when I love it when you're like, let's we'll knock out the guards. I just think knock them out permanently. With body in body dissolving in the swamp. Sure. But anyway, yeah. Okay.
I don't have
taking a long nap.
I don't have a suppressed pistol yet.
Yeah. See. Yeah. No. No suppressors. No. Oh, I am shocked. Like. Oh.
It hasn't come up.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Oh.
Is
there any nearby puddle of sludge? Maybe because it's burning sludge.
Yeah.
Maybe if you could ignite it or something, maybe we could use that and chuck it over to get their attention.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh, you already got ideas.
We could yeah, we can find a big enough tree limb, sort of dry one, stick it in there, let it soak for a minute. We can do that.
Let's start a forest fire.
And that was the end of their adventures.
Well, again, I'm not saying your plan will work, but you know what? Let's have some wits plus crafts to get the tree limbs to set this up. I guess William he's the stronger. Well, he's the one with better crafts. So
yeah.
well, he'd be the one to do it because Hugh is unskilled with that. He doesn't know anything about this kind of stuff.
Oh, I just got the one success, but hopefully that's enough.
Well, it's enough that you can get a long tree limb and poke it into the sludge, as it were, well, you can observe the effects of that. Wits composure.
What, me or William?
Well, he's the one doing it, so he'd be the one to mostly be noticing it, and we can assume Hugh just is just kind of watching by the
Glancing,
side. Yeah. So what you're gonna notice in trying to do this is that, well, this black sludge stuff, it definitely grows up the tree, and it's withering all of the leaves and all of that. They're falling off, but this it's more like a mold. It's just growing. Whatever kind of heat it does, it's more like it dissolves rather than ignites. At least on wood.
Well, I don't think that particular plan's going to work. It doesn't seem
Wait,
to want to spark up or flame.
have you tried igniting it with your lighter? I assume you have one probably somewhere.
Well, he already
Oh,
did that with the knife, and it shrivels it up.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's
we're gonna have
acidic,
to
not
we're gonna
fire.
have to come up with something else. It'll take us a minute to get queued up where we want to be. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Like
Was
like
there
throwing it on someone's face. Oh no.
a Indiana Jones?
Oh, just face melting. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Um, I think. Do they have a car in front or something, or anything in front? Put some sludge on and maybe
Ooh.
dissolve a part of it to attract their attention.
Well, from what you observed, they pretty much keep everything inside the fenced off area.
Hmm.
However, it is just a chain link fence. Um, who knows how it would react with that?
Yeah, true. What do you think then, William? Should we try and put some on the fence then?
I mean, we could, and it will at least tell us just if it's electrified or not. So
Yep.
I sort of stirred around a little bit more and get some fresh stuff on the stick. And yeah, let's start walking back. We'll
Yeah.
see what this does.
All right, so I'm gonna assume where along the fence are you gonna try this? Like you're like out in the back area of it. So are you gonna stay to the back of the compound, or
Yeah, I want to throw it on like someplace on the back of the fence. So if it does do something, we can skirt around and use them investigating an incident at the back of the compound to try to get through the gate.
okay, okay. Plans.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, first off, okay. Well, first off, uh, because again they don't know what's going on. Maybe it was just animals, but they're a little bit more on alert. So you're gonna have to stealth anytime you get near the compound. So yeah, dexterity plus stealth from both players. Mm.
There we go.
Oh, oh.
I notice a pattern.
Yeah. These rolls. These rolls. Uh. Hmm. All right. Well, what that means we'll see soon enough. But for now, you can get to the up to the back of the chain link fence. There's lots of brush here, so fortunately you are mostly concealed just by that alone. Um, so you're at your destination, and again, far as anyone can tell, for now it's good. There's no high alert yet.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'd sort of like prod or rub the chain link fence with the fucking goose stick.
All right. Just kind of get it all on there. So wits plus crafts. All right. So okay, you managed to do that successfully. Just get it all over a bit of the fence, and well, first off, you're in luck. There's no like sparks or anything like that. Apparently, the sign is just for show. Um, that funding, right? But yeah. So as you rub this goo on, initially nothing seems to really happen. However, if you were to wait a couple of minutes, eventually takes quite a while, but like well over half an hour. But eventually, this stuff it does seem to dissolve through the links. It dissolves and is spreading just growing along and kind of eating the fence as it goes, but incredibly slowly, much slower than the wooden stick. Um, but it is having an effect.
Well, at least we know it's not electric. But
That would have gone
whatever,
well.
I mean, it does do something to the metal, but it's real slow. And we don't have a
Yeah.
container to like, if we would have been able to find like a tin can out there or something and threw a whole lot of it on it, it might work faster, but it
Well,
looks
we
like
got
we'd be waiting here for a while.
yeah. All got any cards?
Mm. So okay. So what? Okay, what's the plan here now? What's
Um.
Well, it doesn't seem to be working too fast, but
but how much time do you have?
I looked down at
What?
my watch. What time is it?
Yeah, it's getting on after 8:30 now.
Well, Hugh, it's
No.
only coming. It's only like 8:30. It does
We,
work. We could
yeah, we
just
can
sit and
wait.
wait for a while.
Yeah, we can wait.
Besides, they
Should
still
I?
may be cagey from chasing us earlier, even if they do just think we're an animal.
Yeah. Very big animal.
Uh, all right. So I
Don't
guess.
make big animal jokes where there's gators, Hugh, please.
Mm.
No, everybody always hates the Gators. We should like them a lot more.
Oh, all right. So okay, we've got a plan. In that case, so yeah, you since you're fairly hidden, if you're not moving around, then
Nope, we're just chilling in the bushes.
all right. Then I will advance time a little while. We'll say another 2 hours is about how long it would take. So it's going to be
Hmm.
after. At this point, we'll say 10:45. Um, so yeah, like after a while. Well, you know what? Let's have a wits and composure real quick to see exactly both the fence and the immediate surroundings.
It was 5 or 6, wasn't it, for me? I think.
Yeah, it's
It
five
was
for you.
5.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So combined, well, as the 2 hours go by, just slowly watching the mold spread and dissolve along the fence. Um, well, as that's going on, there was actually a search party out there. At least one guy with a flashlight. They had another look around, but yeah, they didn't even come into your direction, so they went back to their business. But yeah, as for the fence, eventually it dissolves enough that it could easily be, you could easily go through it. Actually, just crawl right on through.
Well, it looks like we opened up a door for us.
Yes, rather convenient. um, I guess we both take a quick look around. Um, around the other side.
All right.
We'll
Well, you're
quickly
going
check if the
in.
guards can see us. Yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Quickly check if the guards can see us as well.
all right. So you're
Or
gonna be so wits and composure then again.
both of us. Yeah.
Like if you're just looking ahead, basically. Hmm. All right. Well, pretty good rolls all around. So I'll say that you can safely just look ahead before you even go and see that yeah, like there's one guy up in the guard tower now. It was empty before, like during the daytime it was empty, but now there's a guy up there, um, just kind of lazily shining the spotlight, just in seemingly random directions, just to look busy, basically. Um, and there's of course still a guard by the compound's entrance, but there's really no one patrolling inside. Seems to be very understaffed.
There's a guy up in the tower, but he just looks like he's up there fucking pulling his putt, and there's only one by the door. if we do this quickly and quietly, we can get under the fence and then be good. We can skirt behind the back of the bunker entrance and see if
Yeah,
there's our opening.
yeah. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Hmm. All right. Well, you know what? Let's have a little stealth. Just let's have some of that from both players. We'll combine them.
We should have got some audio double, then we could have played the Metal Gear Solid theme.
Oh god, there's been lots of that lately, and
Yeah,
I'm showing you all the value of stealth.
it's very, very useful.
Oh yes, oh yes. And let's see. Let's have one dice from Hugh.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Well. So yeah. Well, here's what I'll say here. This one, William is being nice and stealthy. However, Hugh just I don't know. He just steps on everything. He's
He
making so
jumps
much.
around.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with him, but um, yeah. Let me just do a little quick check for a thing here. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So this is going to require, I think since Hugh failed the last one, William, it's up to William to maybe notice something. Um, let's let's have that wit's composure. Barely, but yeah, yeah. So William is going to notice that Hugh, as you're trying to sneak around and all that, like Hugh he's making noise, and that one guy who's just kind of guarding at the entrance, he looks like maybe he heard something. You know, he kind of flicks his flashlight on, and he's beginning to head in your general direction.
Well, Hugh quickly goes into the undergrowth and quickly dodges and hides in the undergrowth.
So he's going to be just hiding in the brush. All right. Um,
Yeah,
Well, that's okay. Okay, so dex, one dice, dexterity stealth.
please work.
Nope. So he's doing
God.
something, but he's not. But William's the one who noticed. So what's he got?
I'm sort of hissing at him to be quiet, but I'm also sort of looking around and seeing what's by me inside the compound since we made it underneath the fence. Um, uh, what is around me once we're underneath the
All
fence?
right. Well, you would have already observed some of this stuff before. So yeah, like once in the compound, there's not a whole lot. There's like two, just there's like a big van and a military truck just parked kind of from where you all entered, like ahead and to the left, um, which is yeah, it's a little bit of distance there. Closer to you, there is just yeah, there's just really not a whole lot. This area is fairly well kept. They've cut down the vegetation and all that. Um, there really isn't much of anything where like in your immediate vicinity.
Um, I'm just going to hiss at him to be quiet and um, tr- sort of grab him and like grab him and try to continue to move silently into the compound away from the spot where he made all the noise.
Hmm.
All right, all right. So like the only place if you're gonna try to hide, the only real place would be behind one of the vehicles. Like if that's your plan. So we'll kind of that'll be the direction you'll be wanting to go in.
Yes, but like wide, so we'll go around the guy.
Okay, okay. Well, again, let's see if you can stealth it. Um,
I want to use another point of willpower.
all right, knock it off. Add 3 to your roll, and it's gonna be the same thing for Hugh. He's gonna have to sneak as well.
One. Here we go.
Hmm. Hmm.
A
Well,
three
maybe.
as well. It's becoming a sequence.
Yeah. Well, maybe William can save it because you're moving together. So maybe William can salvage this. Um, so let me do a little die roll here. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll say, you got incredibly lucky. This guy, he's just wandering around, and he's going off in the area that you were in, and he's just kind of lazily waving his flashlight around, and he's just well, I'll say because you probably would have observed it before now. He's just got like a sidearm. That's all he's kind of got on him right here. But he's just got one hand on it, one on his flashlight, looking around. But yeah, he's not going to be finding you just yet. And with your roll, I'll say that you can easily get behind one of the vehicles, so you're out of sight. So that's good.
Excellent. And you said there was like a van and like a jeep or something, an army
Yeah,
truck.
yeah, just like a military truck.
I would sort of like to peek, like maybe through the driver's window of the van to see if there's anything in the van.
Ooh, okay. Wits and composure. Hmm. Well, no, as far as you can see, there's not really it's clean inside. Whoever drove this here, they seem to have already kind of done any business they were doing, and the vehicle is just parked and waiting for something else. So it's all clear inside, as far as you can see.
But
And is
can you not? I don't think it would be a good idea if you drive that somewhere as well.
Uh, we are we gonna go
no,
that
I was
route?
just taking a peek. I was just taking a peek.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, we've already done the drive truck through something thing before. That's been pulled already.
How did that go then?
Not the
About as
best.
well. Wait. Are you talking about the bulldozer?
Well,
'Cause
that
I
went
think
pretty
that went
well.
really well.
Yeah, but the truck in the that didn't go so well. The
That was fucking John's fault. God damn it. No.
You never know, John might be behind all of this.
oh,
Big
I,
plot twist.
I, I, I think you're overestimating John there, Hugh. But yeah.
He did seem a very a quiet type though. Most of the time, he seemed to just whenever he talked, it was just ramblings.
just a bit
Uh,
crazy.
and when you say army truck, is it like a pickup?
All right, so yeah, like there is a kind of a pickup there, with yeah, it's got some just like it has the back of it is kind of enclosed, but it is more or less kind of Jeep like we'll say, but
I would like to take a little peek in the back of that.
ooh, okay, wits and composure, and you're out of sight here, so you're good for right now. Ooh, okay, that's a better roll. Okay, okay. So yeah, in yeah, in the back of this thing, like it's not wholly remarkable, but there are several containers in back. They're all identical containers. They have absolutely no label on them, but they're just some kind of very durable metal. They appear to be, and they're kind of barrel shaped, but they are just the whole thing is full of those in the back. But again, no labels, no nothing on them.
Okay. Can I lightly tap the side of one just to see if they're full or empty?
All right. Well, yeah, I'd say go ahead. Yeah, and you know what? No roll necessary on that one. Um, yeah, like just kind of tapping one of them. It definitely sounds like they are full, not just full, but very dense, very dense.
Well, whatever's in those barrels, they're full. Though I wonder if they're bringing them in or taking them out.
Hmm. Good
Do you
questions.
think this may be a silly question, but do you think that might contain a part of the sludge?
Well, I don't know. Let me undo the bung at the top with my knife and grab a twig, and we'll find out.
Ooh. All right, all right. So, well, first off, to get it open, nice and good and safe, we will say that'll be a for this one, I'd say strength. No, no, no. This one I'd say dexterity plus crafts. It's more physical. This one.
And since I'm using my knife, do I get the tool
Oh,
bonus?
yep, yes, yes. The knife counts as a one dot tool. All right, all right. So yeah, like popping this thing open, you would also just like at a glance, you would kind of notice that it's just pitch black. It is completely pitch black in there, but it is full.
Maybe it is the sludge. If
It
that's the
does.
case, then it's.
It does look a lot like what we found in that puddle, but that's still the question is: are they taking it out or are they bringing it in?
Hmm,
Hmm. All the
that's interesting.
questions.
Well, maybe they are taking it out though, because there are a lot of puddles out the front of the sludge, so that clearly means they're either going out of it, and this it does seem like this is parked outside the gate in the correct way going out. So maybe they are taking it out.
Though
Just
I
theorizing.
wonder what's inside the bunker.
All
It
the
must
good
be
questions.
it
One
must be something a lot bigger than last time. That's for sure.
what I want to check is I'm gonna try to sneak around to the front and see if the driver's door is unlocked and see if there's any sort of invoices or paperwork about the comings and goings.
Yeah, and I'll keep a lookout.
All right, all right. So Hugh is gonna. So you know what we'll say. Hugh is going to, as long as he can notice things. You know what? William won't even have to do a stealth check. So
That's the one thing that Hugh can do.
yeah. So I guess first off, let's have Hugh do his wits and composure, and that'll be to just make sure William is in the clear. All right, all right.
Oh,
Well, barely. Um, so Hugh is keeping an eye out, and as for William, uh, I guess at this point, yeah, to take a deeper look in this vehicle. Well, first off, you're gonna have to open the door somehow.
Is it locked or not?
Well, you gotta try it.
you gotta try to try.
Well, yeah, I try to open the door.
All right, all right. Well, yeah, yeah. Let me just do a little check then, real quick. Okay, you're not in luck. The door it is quite locked.
Can I see any like portfolios or clipboards through the window?
All right. Well, wits and composure.
Maybe, um, quick question.
Yep.
Seeming as Hugh has a bit of larceny points, do you think you could lock pick out the door? Perhaps?
Again, perhaps you can always try. Um,
He might have a paper clip in his folder.
yeah, yeah, but okay. As for William's role, um, so yeah, looking inside, a more detailed look this time around. Initially, it appears that everything is empty. However, down on the floor, by the pedals, there does seem to be some kind of a board, something. Perhaps it has some kind of notes on it, but he can't really see from this angle, from where he is. He'd have to get in there.
I sort of sort of ninja back up to inside of the covered bed, and there's a clipboard or something in there, but the door is locked.
Hmm.
Um, let me try and lockpick that for you, William. Could you hand
Okay,
me the knife, please?
he, pull my Swiss Army knife out of my pocket. And while you're doing that, I'll watch your ass and make sure none of the guards are coming over.
Thanks.
All right.
Hugh then also pulls out a paperclip out of his folder as well, just in case.
So, okay, first off, William is doing a good job of keeping a lookout.
And what will that be in my
All right.
case?
And let's see, he's got one roll again there, but
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. Shit was exploding IRL. I got it. Sorry.
All right, all right. Okay, so it's a good lookout, good lookout. So you should be safe for a while. Um, but okay, now for the rolls, for them rolls. So oh god, let's see. So first off, dexterity plus larceny plus, you know what? I'll give you a +1 for that paperclip. All right. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, that'll be 4 dice.
Hopefully
Goddamn
this
paperclips.
go a bit better. Oh,
Oh, those damn paperclips. All right. So okay, what I'll give is it takes a little while. All right. It takes a little while to get in there. Time, it's a good 30 minutes there. However, eventually, the door you manage, it pops open. You manage to get in with a paperclip. Good job.
paperclips come in handy for multi purposes. William, I've opened it up.
Well, let's see what's on that clipboard then.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hugh quickly goes in stealthily and picks up the clipboard and has a look at it and passes it to William after he's had a good look at it.
All right. So wits and composure from both of you. Oh god, it's like at this point you need you need some cardboard boxes. Ugh.
Don't forget the bandanas. You can't be
Alright.
Solid Snake without bandana.
Uh,
Uh,
all right. So okay.
roll again.
So yeah, like I guess what you'll notice on a glance here is so this seems to be just a nice little kind of rundown of it's an itemization of the barrels in the back of the truck. It has the number of them, and it also has it's very vague. It is, for some kind of a proper document, it is incredibly vague. However, it mentions a destination for these, and it just simply says number 521 is the destination. But yeah, it's just an itemized list and a destination.
So it looks like these are going to another one of their black sites. It looks like.
Yes, indeed. So clearly, all of these sites serve a purpose for a greater purpose, obviously. Well, they all serve a singular purpose. So basically, we eventually have to work our way up to that base. But I think for now, do you think we should continue onward, or do you think we should go back?
Hmm.
Well, I'm wondering, how well this place is staffed, and sneaking out's going to be a bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
And if we could throw a wrench in whatever they're doing here, it would fucking tickle me.
Hmm. Are they going deeper into the conspiracy? Hmm.
Whoa.
Oh god. uh, Hugh was Illuminati all along.
I'm a double agent.
Uh,
Well, if this goo works so well on the fence, I'm a little bit curious of what it'll do to that bunker door and door lock.
hmm.
Hmm. But considering that did take a long time, it might take a very long time for this too.
Well, you got all these
Unless,
barrels full.
yeah, yeah, we could try that. Or if there's a lock somewhere for a certain door, maybe we could break the lock with the sludge.
Hmm. Well, there's still the matter of the guards,
Of
plural.
course. What do you think, William? What should we do with the guards?
I'm trying to think of a good distraction here.
Hmm.
Only you had barrels full of distractions just sitting around.
And a car. Maybe we should try and either use the barrels or use the car as a distraction. Maybe
Hmm.
one of us just puts the handbrake off and pushes it down, perhaps. That would certainly cause a distraction.
It
Hmm.
would, but it also gets the barrels further from us. Do you
We
think you
could
could?
we could we could take them off.
Hmm.
This is true. We could wrestle one of them off.
Well, you already got
Yeah.
one open.
Yeah. What do you think then? A good plan, or what were you suggesting?
Yeah, let's of course cap that one we open so we can, pop it out of the truck without getting it on us. And then
Yeah.
yeah, we'll put this big old fucker in neutral and pop the handbrake and give it a little bit of shove.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, for this little maneuver, all right, so I'm guessing William is going to be the one to do this because he has experience with this sort of thing. Um, so, okay, I would say this will be a wits. Yeah, I'd say this is going to be a wits plus drive check to make sure this plan goes off well. And actually, I will give you the heavy bonus on that because it is a big specialized vehicle. So I'll give you the bonus on that one.
So I get 7 dice.
Yep.
And me?
Well, I guess William's gonna be the one to actually do this, so it's just his role
Yeah.
for now.
Okay.
Ooh. Can he critical? Oh, not quite.
But
Not
for a
quite.
success, this is still pretty goddamn good.
Oh yeah. That'll work. So okay, we will assume you've taken a barrel off of it, and yeah, like you're just gonna. So here's how I would assume this will work: is it's just gonna roll back. That's kind of how you want it to go down, right?
I was gonna like push it towards the gate.
Okay, that works. So yeah, with that roll, it's not critical, but I'll say with 4 successes, you can do it. So yeah, so this thing is just going to be slowly, going over to the gate, um, and yeah, the barrel's off. And now let me do another little check here. Two of them actually. All right. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I will also have a wits and composure from both William and Hugh, just reflexively.
Okay.
All right, pretty good. And from Hugh, all right, barely. So okay, it'll be mostly William just watching this. That yeah, as the truck just kind of slides over there towards the gate and pushes up against it, the guards, yeah, like both of them, the one by the door, he quickly is just running over there towards this vehicle, wondering what's going on. And even the guy up in the tower, like the spotlight is on the vehicle, and he would have been able to see that there's no one in there. So he's even coming down just to go and have a look at this. So they're both distracted right now.
Um, well, they're gonna be busy for just a minute. Let's let's roll this barrel over to that door, pop the cap, and dump it, and let's see what fun happens.
mm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have for this feat of strength, because it is a heavy barrel, to do this nice and successfully and cleanly and safely, um, let's have a strength plus athletics check from both William and
And
Hugh.
remember, I've got the strong back
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
merit. I get a +1 for lifting or carrying heavy weights,
Oh, there we go.
and
There we go.
can lift or carry much more than my skinny old man body would, indicate.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. With the bonus, let's have it. That's strength and athletics. And for Hugh, it's going to be 3 dice, too. Just putting that out there.
He wasn't exactly good at PE at school.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we lost a tinfoil. Uh-oh.
Oh. Have they captured him?
Oh, no. The exclamation mark over his head. Oh. All right, well...
What's happening?
God. Oh. But, yeah, we'll wait and see if he reconnects here. Oh, no, we've been having all the technical difficulties lately. Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I thought it would be a lot worse on my end, but it seems to work really well.
Oh, yeah,
The
it's...
internet connection.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just... I don't know, we just have the problems. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll wait a second. We'll wait a minute for tinfoil to come back around.
So you
Elevator
can get
music.
out of the alert.
Yeah. There's the disconnect. Oh, wait, he's typing. Because I just have Discord popped up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. uh. Okay. Elevator. Oh, I need to have the elevator music ready for this kind of thing, but I woefully unprepared. Yeah, but and also just looking over at I finally look over at the Twitch chat and
Oh yeah.
done it going straight to the idea of just dump the sludge on the guards, just melt them into human puddles, because that would be the completely
Yes.
moral option there.
Yeah, I'm not John. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's like it's again every time I think someone there is no knocking the guard out in World of Darkness. It's like everyone always goes for the kill. It's
Yeah. I guess it's because William and I are both morally grounded characters, so
yeah.
I guess
All
we
right.
won't necessarily want to kill.
Yeah,
It.
and
Oh,
tinfoil will be a while. So
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're waiting on tinfoil and we have a moment here. Oh. Look at that. They deserve it. Like every time someone's like that enemy deserved it, and it's like, but they had a family. Like that's what I need to do is you go through their pockets and there's the wallet with the family photos and oh they just had a
Yeah.
baby and they were only a week from retirement and oh
Yeah. Tinfoil disapproves.
yeah.
Have a Dragon Age marker come up.
No,
Really.
no, it'd be more like William will remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh, the all the terrible.
Maybe somebody should make a mod of our adventures.
Oh, it would be horrible, horrible.
It might be interesting. I mean, you do a Sims kind of. I mean, you recreated Ashfield in The Sims with all the characters.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I love doing that kind of thing. It's oh
Yeah.
god, just terrible, terrible. But one thing, despite all the technical difficulties, I am so glad to get like you don't even know how glad I am. Just the glee on my face to get players into that damn swamp. All right? Like I want your legs to just melt right off. That's what I just oh, the massive erection behind the DM screen. Just waiting
Wow.
for it.
I hope it doesn't act as your question mark then, or your exclamation mark,
Oh no. Uh, we
because
got
that'd be pretty
typing.
embarrassing if that was.
Oh, uh, we got typing. Let's see what's update on the status. Yeah, we'll do song and dance. We'll do the song and dance. Mm,
um,
I get.
the beginning is a very good place to start. Oh god,
I'm just looking over to the
I'm
chat here.
forced. I'm forced to watch way too many musicals.
Oh no. Oh, all the musicals are, when musicals. Here's the thing, though. Ever had a musical just bust out in real life? Have you ever had one of those musical moments in real life? Because believe it or not, I have. Uh,
Oh yeah,
like
my best mate and I. It happened to us once.
oh yeah, it's amazing when that. Well, it's like when two people know the same song and they're really passionate about it, and just for whatever reason you get on the subject, and then it's just you just get into it, right? And it's like, and then
Yeah.
everyone looks at you really strangely. Um, oh
Yeah, yeah, that has happened quite a few times.
yeah, it's like, well, for me mostly it's like just the Rick rolling in real life. Oh no.
Oh, I'm surprised that nobody's done the Rick rolling for Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Because that'd be,
yeah,
because that's just set up, yeah.
that's obvious. Come on.
I know, but I'm surprised the writers haven't come up with it yet.
Uh, and I'm just looking over at chat. It's I love yeah. Dunna's character is still Jacob is still traumatized from the swamp. I did good on that one. Um,
Oh yeah,
and well, Hugh could have been traumatized here too. Like it's a good thing you did really well on the roles that mattered to just get up
yeah,
very quickly before you got too much on you. Um, but
yeah,
like you could have, well, it would have been really awkward if you're, I don't know, like, because it could have melted through your clothing. Um, and just
I
the
see.
awkwardness of just being there in the swamp naked. But
In my pantsuit.
yeah. uh, uh,
I'm sure Drumstick would have liked that long ago.
yeah. uh, but but I still, I gotta say, I kind of wish you'd like if you'd done a little more research on like those ID badges, like you totally could have
Yeah,
stealthed.
I could have used it.
Yeah, like just get some formal looking, just even a suit or something, and like you could have possibly bullshitted your way in.
Yeah, I could have forged some pictures and just replaced the old pictures with them.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I don't like to push people, but it's like your character's all about the investigation and all that, and
Yeah,
the bullshitting, and it would have been a prime opportunity. So you got to think there. Oh,
yeah.
oh no, tinfoil service provider having issues. We might have to pick this up again another time. Oh no, we've had to do that before in the past to just cut things like midway, and then resume
Well,
them at another time. Um, I would hate
yeah.
to, but actually, I mean, actually, as far as places to leave it, like you're right about to make a move, um, so it wouldn't be that bad. Oh no.
Yeah,
Uh,
just have a cheesy 90s sitcom freeze frame of us walking off.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. We'll freeze frame it and resume next episode. That's what we'll do. Just
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. So, oh damn. Technical. How long? We were only an hour and a half in. Damn. Well, I guess. Yeah.
We got to a good place. We got to a good place.
Yeah. And I'm liking all this stealth going on. I really
Yeah,
do.
I
What?
kind of like that. It's more thoughtful. You have to think about your actions.
Yeah. Yeah. It's there hasn't been enough stealth in the game. I will admit, stealth is one of the lesser things we've done up until now, and now I'm just laying it on you all. Um, but one thing. Okay, here's what I'll give. Right. So right here, real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and because this does count as a session, I'm gonna give both characters here 2 points of XP, just partial credit, if you will. Um,
Oh yeah.
and something to think on while you have that EXP. You know
Okay.
what? You might want to increase your stealth. You might want to put a point in that, at least one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. It would be
You ever
helpful.
thought of putting? I wonder because there's so many moments in this. You could put music on. I've always just wondered that. Have
I
you ever put
could.
music on?
One time, like I was kind of ready for the downtime last time, uh, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh wait. Tinfoil is he's saying wait a minute. Uh oh.
Hmm.
Uh oh. Are we back in it? Even after I w- yeah. Well, I
It'd be
yeah.
funny if you It'd be funny though if we were doing leveling up screen. We had the Persona 4 victory theme on.
Oh my God. It's yeah. I don't know.
Just
Like
dance to it all night.
yeah. I feel all awkward about putting on some music. I like my tabletop to be nice and quiet so I can think. But well, I
Yeah.
guess Tinfoil's having some issues. We don't know if it's gonna be resolved or not. He might be here. He might not be. It's all up in the air. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say partial credit for everyone, and
Hmm.
we're gonna close it out. We're gonna leave it right here. Free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Confirmation that it's wrecked. Okay. There we go. We're good. Um, but yeah. We're gonna pick things up again next time. Next Saturday, we'll say. You got partial credit.
Yep.
That's good. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, I think you're at a good start. You're at a good start. You're investigating the mysteries and uncovering the conspiracies, and maybe you'll find the answers that you seek next time. Maybe, or
Next
maybe you
time on
get
World of Darkness.
yeah. Oh, uh, no, you have to do like next time on World of Darkness. There you go. There you go.
If we do that, we're gonna have to do it at the beginning next time. Previously on World of Darkness.
Oh God. All right. So, yep, yeah. So,
Yeah.
sorry, folks. It was a bit of a bust today, but hey, it happens. We'll pick it up next time. And oh, hey, don't forget tomorrow we will have the adventures of Robert and James on the road
Oh
trip.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have that to look forward to, and hopefully we won't have technical issues again. But yep. Till next
Yep.
time. See y'all later.
See ya.